This chilling true ghost story comes from a rural Cambodian village. A young man was looking for a new place to live. He found a small wooden house near a rice field. The locals told him that the house was cursed, but he didn't believe them, so he rented it, and then strange things started to happen. Every night at exactly midnight, he would hear someone whispering his name right outside his window. He would call out and ask who was there, but nobody answered. Then the lights would flicker, and he would feel a cold wind blow through his closed window. But when he turned to look, nothing was there. One night he was brushing his teeth when he saw a dark shadow moving behind him in the mirror. He turned around, but of course there was nothing there. Then one night, he woke up and froze. He couldn't move or speak. He tried to call out for help, but no sound came out. And the whispering grew louder. It seemed to be coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. And then he saw a dark figure at the foot of his bed. It was a hunched-over shadow with long, greasy hair covering its face. Then it did something that made his blood run cold. It disappeared into the mirror. When he finally regained his ability to speak and move, he ran out of the house and never went back. Some people say that he was never the same after what happened in that house. Locals told others that a woman died in that room. Right at midnight, they said that she must have been the one whispering his name. And since then, the house has remained empty. No one dares live there. Now, this may seem like just another creepy ghost story, but there are two reasons why I think this story is actually scary. First of all, this story comes from a culture where ghosts are very prominent in their beliefs. In Cambodia, it's common to believe that ghosts can interact with the living world and cause harm. In fact, many people in Cambodia build shrines to honor the spirits of dead relatives or ancestors. They do this because they believe that if they don't, those spirits could become angry and cause chaos in their lives. It's also common in Cambodia to consult with a spirit medium or a monk to help communicate with ghosts. They can help people with problems in their lives or protect them from evil spirits. Now, because of this belief in ghosts, the idea of a haunted house is very frightening to the people of Cambodia, and this is where the second reason comes in. Houses aren't very expensive in Cambodia. According to Zillow, the average price of a house in Cambodia is about $56,000. Of course, this varies depending on where you go, but that's just the average. That's not very much money. So if everyone believes that a certain house is haunted, it won't sit empty for very long, because people really need a place to live. However, this house does. Nobody wants to rent it. If you want to see inside a truly haunted house, I recommend checking out my other content. Hey, you might not realize it, but your life is being impacted by the decisions that you make every day. Believe it or not, we're all living in the results of our past decisions. Some of these decisions were good decisions that have brought positive things into your life. Other decisions weren't so good and have caused negative things to happen. What about tomorrow? What kind of decisions will you make tomorrow? Will they bring more positivity into your life or more negativity? You get to choose. Remember, your life is being impacted by the decisions that you make every day. I've probably said before, I love reading your comments. Enjoy hearing what you have to say. Sometimes I even respond to your comments myself. So please take a moment to leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear what you have to say. You know how some nights you just can't fall asleep? It seems like your mind is running endlessly, going over every little detail of your day. Trying to find anything you missed? Trying to find anything you should have done differently? Your mind keeps you up all night long. Well, those are the nights when you wish you had a way to calm your mind and drift off to sleep peacefully. Speaking of peaceful, check out this next video. Terrifying camping discovery. Real campsite ghost story. When most people think of ghosts, they think of a white sheet with eye holes cut out. But real ghosts are much scarier than that.